Excuse me.
Hello.
You're not Omid. But I am Omid. Oh yeah. Since you guys like one of the other trampoline videos that I made called 4 Simple Tricks Anyone Can Learn on Tramp, I've got a couple more for you. I'm going to run through them with my old mate Sam Kojo of I always call it Sam Kojo's Trick Lab. My old mate Sam Kojo of Kojo's Trick Lab, who's going to be running through some stuff with you. Before all that happens, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, turn the notification bell on, and now with the flips.
Alright.
What are we doing?
So we're going to learn a little flippy flop. Now, if you're a bit scared, you're a bit frightened, you've not done flips before, this is the one for you. Don't know what you want to call it. Kind of a side flip, but not really a side flip. You don't actually do a flip. We're just going to kind of do a spin.
It's like a snowboard flip.
So yeah, we'll call it snowboard flip. I know a lot of people are going to be furious in the comments because it's called a misty 360 or something stupid, but that's okay. So, this is what we're going to be learning.
Whoa! Alright, break it down for the people then while you're on down and out.
Alright, I'm going to break it into a few steps for you. Now the first one, just a spin. You're just going to do this. So whichever way feels most natural. Bouncing, swing your arms like this, ready to spin. Pull them away from you on your last bounce. Keep your head up, look over your shoulder. Spin. 1.5 spins. Kind of. Make sure you can do 1.5 spins. Next step, progression number 2. You're going to do the same thing after you take off. See your target after 1 spin, tuck your legs in, and land on both feet. So head up the whole time, spin, knees, land. Show you another one of them. So that's step number 2. And step number 3, the final step to turn this into more of a flip looking thing, is we're just gonna lean backwards a little bit after you take off. Something that's gonna really help with that is when you swing your arms across to twist, drop your left shoulder a little bit. So you're gonna swing across, drop this shoulder, and that means when you turn, you're gonna be in this position and your knees will come around the side. So this time, same thing, I'm just gonna drop that shoulder a bit. And there you have it, barrel roll. And if you're really good at it, do it with straight legs in this position. And you got yourself a double leg.
Bloody good show, old chap.
Good.
Get more bang for your buck with that. It's like 12 tricks in one if you variate it a bunch and grab your legs in different places. So this isn't like a full tutorial. This is just for people that are bored at home and that just want to try some flips on the trampoline they've had in their back garden for years. Or if you just want to learn some new tricks and you like your mate Omid. Oh yeah. Trick number 2, the butt backflip. What are we going to learn today, Ali?
So today, we're going to be learning whiplash, which looks something like this. Pop flip, front flip. Ooh, really easy.
The second trick we're going to be learning is butt backflip. Pretty simple, to backflip off your butt. But it's not that scary, because you can break it down into really, really simple progressions like so. First one,
Have a little sit down, and you're going to do a backwards roll.
very simple. For step 2, what was that? It's a lovely t-shirt you're wearing on it. I know, thank you. Make sure you hit the link in the description, grab yourself one of the brand new Soap t-shirts, I know what it is. On to step 2, you're gonna bounce, and then you're gonna land on your bum, and then you're gonna fall over ever so slightly onto your back into a forward roll. You're gonna do a little bounce, sit, and you're gonna roll over. All you gotta do is make sure you put your hands by your head so that you can embrace for the roll, and it should be successfully looking something like this. You're pretty much there. All you've got to do now is really kind of commit. So when you're landing on your seated position, for the final step, you're just going to land kind of bum and heels. And as your heels hit the bed, that's when you're going to allow yourself to flip over a little bit more and not do a backward roll, but kind of do a backward handspring almost, which should look something like this. It's not that scary. You just use the bounce of the trampoline. If you hurt yourself, don't blame me. I'm on it. And then the final step is you just really commit. Pull your knees up towards your face as you're leaving the trampoline bed, and instead of putting your hands down, you just land on your foot palm and you're good to go. So it should look a little bit something like this. Now, one key thing I forgot to mention, when you land, have your hands by your hips so that when you hit the trampoline bed, it looks something like this. Here. And you don't have to have legs straight, but it does kind of help. And all you're gonna do at that point is just pull your knees over. Again, one more time for the pretty.
Very good.
And remember, super quick crash course. Don't hurt yourself. Don't blame me if you do. Cheers. You're gonna do that, kid.
So I'm going to teach you how to do a frisbee on the trampoline.
Whoa.
Another very easy flip where you don't need to go over your head. You can see the floor the whole time. Anyone with a trampoline can learn this trick.
That was so cool. Friendly neighborhood Kojo back at it again.
Right, first step, I want you to bounce with your legs. Oh, bloody hell, stretch your back out. Oh, Jesus Christ. So, bounce with your legs about shoulder width apart. And all you're gonna do, take this big hefty right leg of yours, step it over like that. So that's the first step. Try and do it from a bit of height. If you can bounce and then step over that leg and land on it. If you do it to the other side, step over the left leg. Next step is you're going to step over that leg and you're going to try and get your head as close to the floor as you can. So I'm still stepping over the leg, but I'm just going to try and put my head down like that. And again, step over the leg, head down like that. Now this time, instead of just stepping our leg over, you're going to try and bring it up and over. So imagine you're trying to get that leg right up and then down.
As if you're jumping over a rather large fence.
Yeah, imagine you've got a big fence here. You've got to get your leg over that fence. So legs coming up and over. And then once you can do that, we're going to put those two things together, looking at the floor, head really low, step over the fence, and when your leg's coming over that fence, grab your knee. So looking at the floor, step over the fence, grab, and you're pretty much doing it. And then the last thing to add is grabbing your left leg with your left hand and tucking in. The tighter you can pull your knees in, the more like a frisbee it's gonna look. And you got yourself frisbee flip. And to the other side.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Don't do that.
I should have went through my progressions. Don't skip your progressions.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope it was useful. Let me know in the comments if you can do any of these or how your progression is going with these tricks. A few words from Kojo, who has his own website dedicated to teaching people flips, but it's a much better version of what we just did. A little bit of fun for you guys.
Obviously our videos on there are much more in depth. We don't just make them in an afternoon. I plan them out, sometimes for weeks, sometimes for months, and spend a long time editing them, making them as good as possible. There's also videos from 100 other different trickers, so you can get all of their perspectives on the tricks that they find easiest. And yeah, learn from them, progress faster, make it easy on yourself.
But yo, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the link in the description and grab yourself one of the brand new tees. I appreciate each and every one of you that's buying them. I appreciate each and every one of you that supports the channel by buying the clothing and supports me in making daily videos for you guys. Drop me a comment, let me know what you thought of the video, and I'll see you guys soon for another video. Peace!